Alright guys, welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be making some fried dumplings. I have my flour, my baking powder of course, and some sea salt, of course, as well some butter, any butter of your choice, and some brown sugar, which is optional, right? Alright, so yes, this is everything. This is all that I use in my fried dumplings. Sometimes I use the sugar, sometimes I don't, but pretty much this is what I use. So here goes. Alright, so right here I'm just pouring the flour in a clean bowl, and let me just say guys, I measure nothing. Like, I don't use measuring cups and all of that wonderful stuff. I don't know, it just comes with it. It just comes with cooking over time and doing something for a while. And yeah, so I'm just going to take a teaspoon and take a tip of butter. Alright, scoop that up. This was so satisfying. Oh boy. Alright, so I'm just going to add that to my flour so that I can knead it with it. Right? And this, I think, adds the texture of your dumplings. I don't know why that button never want to come off with a spoon. Oh boy. Stick on the side of the bowl. Alright, so yeah, finally getting. So we're going to add that, and then of course we're going to add some baking powder. You can't fry a dumpling without baking powder, guys. You need that so it can swell. A little salt, I don't measure again. A little water, because I'm going to take a bit of sugar and just mix that in until it dissolves. And then I'm going to take that same sugar and water and just pour into my flour mixture so that I can knead it in together. All right, so yes, that's what I do. So we're gonna mix everything together, get that evened out before we use our hands and just knead that in. And remember, it's not boiled dumpling that we're making, so we don't need to be kneading it too much. We don't want to get it too tight because we don't want dumpling too tough. And of course we need the dumpling to have air so that it can swell. So you don't want to knead the flour too tight. It must be soft. All right, so there you have it. All right, so I'm just going to put this to set for a bit. Just have it to sit in the bowl while I do other preparations. And if people cover it with foil, plate, anything, plastic wrap, I just use a clean dish towel and just cover that, and just let it sit right there until I get my stuff done. So that was my famous pot flip. This part is optional too, but I always like adding butter in my oil when I'm frying. I don't know, I got that from my mommy. I think it really adds a flavor to whatever it is that you're frying and texture. So this was the flour after I have it sit for a while, and it was sitting there for maybe like roughly 10-15 minutes because I had to be recording and prepping other stuff as well while cooking. So I'm putting in my dumplings now, and I actually made them off camera. Maybe I should have shown you guys that, but oh well. So I'll just explain. So when you're making your fried dumplings, you want to make them as flat as possible, and you don't want to roll them too tight either. You want to have a light hand and just roll them and just use your fingers and just kind of press in the middle a little tip, because you want those to swell and you want the heat and everything to just pass through the middle of the dumpling, because you don't want to have outside fry and then inside is not soaked. All right guys, so just to bear that in mind. So of course I was doing so many stuff and I had the fire a bit too high right here, which I should have turned it down, but yeah, that is why it came out so golden brown so quickly. So remember to fry dumplings on a low heat. Right guys, just make sure your oil is hot enough and just keep turning, keep checking, keep testing. And if you need to just spin them around in the pot a little bit, that's fine, because sometimes depending on the type of pot you're using and how your flame is set up, some parts of the pot might be a little bit hotter than some, so you can flip the dumplings around according to your desire. So you're gonna see me changing that around right here. So that, yeah, because that one was close to burning. Thank God it didn't, but I had to just change it around in the pot a little bit. So just gonna let those fry for a minute. And of course, who doesn't fry dumpling and eat out peas? Yeah, you cannot fry dumpling and don't eat out peas, guys. So yeah, this was the turnout. I hope you guys loved it. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you tried and if it works for you guys. Have a wonderful one. Remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Bye guys, see you next time.